Welcome to SplitScreen Mondays. I'm Civvie, and today is an important Monday. For once, something is actually happening in the world. I mean, like fires and planes crashing out of the sky, those disasters. That's not important to us. What is important is that I can hear a train. A train of hype. Of E3 hype. It is E3 week right now. If you are watching this when it comes out, you have 3 hours to get your shit together before Microsoft starts. Bethesda's is already done. And if you're watching this after all that shit happened, how hype are you? Tell me in the comments, how hype are you? No, don't do that. I can tell. I can hear it from here. The hype train is in full effect, and I can hear it. I can hear how disappointed you are that The Last Guardian is never coming out. That's my prediction. Before having seen any of the main press conferences, fuck The Last Guardian. That's right. Moving on. I'm going to tell you what's going on this week. It's E3 week, so I don't expect you to see a lot of stuff, but we are going to continue on with our onslaught of content, starting with Kamidori Monday and Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. We've got Parker playing Kamidori, which is a game that has RPG. Well, it doesn't have RPG elements. It's a straight-up turn-based strategy RPG with visual novel elements. Apparently, he's picked a path. I'm not sure. I just edited him. I don't actually know what's going on. He just has to tell me when I have to censor things. Because apparently, there's an enemy type that just has their breasticles just hanging out. And I'm not sure if that's allowed on YouTube. So I'm just going to go for no. And I'll think of something funny to put on them. I don't know. Anyway, that's Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, we are going to have, speaking of E3, we're going to have an E3 video of a new video type that we're thinking of coming up called Trailer Talk, which is just us talking about trailers. And, we might skip over things that other people might find hype. It's not a news show, it's more of a like, hey, what did you find that was cool show. So we kind of just pick what we want to talk about, and we talk about it. Maybe a few things that we don't actually care about will show up because it's E3, but in the future it'll probably just be what we're hype about. So you can know what we like without having to watch us at a time that you might be doing something else. On Thursday and Friday, that's back to me playing Arc the Lad. I always called it Symphony of the Night. Twilight of the Spirits, which is a tactical RPG with... Actually, it's just a normal, no elements. It's just a tactical RPG. It's fun, but, I'm thinking maybe having two RPGs going at the same time is a little crazy. It's going to take us until the end of time to finish both those games at this rate. So we'll see what's going on as we go forward. After that is Saturday and Sunday, which are days where Wallace is apparently going to play more Murdered Soul Suspect. Although he's finding it really boring, so he might actually never get to finishing that game. He came to me last night and was like, I really don't want to finish that. And I'm like, being a good boss guy, I'm like, okay, man, that's fine. And then he just gave me 2 more episodes of Murdered Soul Suspect anyway. So, I don't know. That is our morning stuff. We've got Kamidori. We've got E3 hype. We've got Arc the Lad. There we go. We've got Murdered Soul Suspect. That's all happening at 8 o'clock every morning. And then, at our night shift, we continue with our onslaught of Brosouls. Parker tells me we're probably less than 6 or 7 episodes from actually finishing Brosouls 2. Which is exciting, but also bad, because then I have to figure out what we're going to play after. We are currently busting through the DLC. I was just getting that phlegm up there. And we've switched weapons. Parker can't stick on a weapon. My salt is going bananas. I'm just, he was just doing bad. He was bad. And I was very not pleased. So you can see how salty I get every day at 8 p.m. PDT? I still don't remember which one it is. Pacific time. Whatever Pacific time is. Check your local listings of times. Because I don't know what time it is where you live. Alright, so I think that's it for this week. Yeah. So get hyped for E3 if you're not already hyped, or if it's after E3 and you're no longer hyped. Disregard this entire hype plea. It looks like this year is going to be a good year for E3, maybe. I hope the consoles can actually play any of these games, because they are basically toasters. I mean, have you seen what hardware is inside of them? It's not good stuff. So, I'm going to tell you about our social links. Technically, you can get a hold of any of us, because if you ask me something, I'll just ask them, and then they'll tell you. They'll tell me, and I'll tell you. So, we have Twitter. Twitter.com/Civvie is where you can reach me, or you can just follow me and be like, I wonder what Civvie is doing. And then I'll be like, I'm streaming. And that's basically how it works. Or you can send me quick questions there, just like, hey, why are you so bad? And I'll be like, that's not me, that's Parker. I'm perfect. I don't know what you're talking about. So, we got Twitter. Then we pop over to our streaming stuff, which is, I was supposed to say Facebook. What am I talking about today? It's too early. I can't handle it. Twitch TV/Civvie00 is the main stream, which is where mostly we just played PSO recently. There's been a new update, so we can just basically continuously play and make infinite amounts of money. So we're doing that. As many nights as possible. Some nights I'm just grinding, and I should be streaming because I'm just sitting there watching Star Trek, but I decided to be like, nah, I'm good. I'll just watch Star Trek. And then I have a Nico Nico page. I think my computer just restarted. I have a Nico Nico page that I can't remember the numbers of. If you look down, I have all my social links and all of the videos I appear in. So, on my Nico Nico, we kind of just hang out. I've been really bad at just streaming in general for the last few days. So, I'll try and figure that out next week. This week is too full of E3 hype. Well, it's full of E3. Maybe not hype. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. That's all my social links I need to tell you about. Last thing I want to tell you about is check out our playlist section. If we're currently playing something that you don't like, you can check those playlists out and just hit go, and it will autoplay them all the way, and all the playlists auto update, so I don't have to worry about it. I suggest... What do I suggest? I suggest probably Brosouls 1. Brosouls 1 is a good... Just turn it on and do something else while you're doing it. I don't actually expect people to watch all of our content without doing something else in the background. Just put the content on your device or on a second monitor and play games or something like that and hang out with us. That's what Split Screen is about, son. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna let you get to your Game of Thrones E3 hype. Just all the hype inside of you. I hear Game of Thrones is really, really bad for cliffhangers today. I haven't watched it, but I will. As well as E3. E3, E3, E3.